Hi, my name is Diana Paredes, and today I will present an overview of the Structuring Group Training Guidance Note. Let's start clarifying what we mean with group training. Group training is a method of in-service teacher professional development in which a group of teachers participate in training sessions, frequently led by education experts or trained teachers, and typically delivered at a central location. Many education systems use group training, but sometimes they end up being ineffective. Particularly, group trainings that are short, overly theoretical, and lecture-based do not impact teacher practices and behaviors. And large group trainings, especially those delivered centrally, struggle with tailoring content to teachers' needs. However, evidence suggests that well-designed group training can be an effective and practical method for delivering TPD, especially in resource-constrained contexts. In this guidance note, we explore what makes group training effective. To do so, we review a sample of 20 evaluated group training programs and TPD case studies that led to improvement in teaching practices. Based on our review of group training programs, we identify 5 characteristics that should be considered when structuring group training. These include content focus, frequency, facilitation, group size, and materials. In the next slides, we will describe these 5 considerations. A first aspect to discuss is on what the training should focus. Training focus may vary, could be on pedagogy, subject content knowledge, or new technology, but programs should clearly identify and communicate the knowledge and practices that teachers are expected to master and apply after the training. Content also should be tailored to teacher needs and context, having mechanisms and tools to diagnose existing teachers' skills and behaviors can provide valuable information on teacher needs and help determine training content. Another important aspect is how long and frequent the training should be. The duration and frequency of the training will depend on its focus and goals. Frequent training tends to provide more opportunities to adequately cover the content and enhance the learning experience. Based on our sample review of effective programs, the duration ranges from 16 to 160 hours, averaging 65 hours over a period from 2 days to 13 months. Most programs distribute total training time in separate sessions throughout the year, with a longer initial session of approximately 50% of the total time and shorter follow-up sessions that can go from 1 to 13 sessions. The third aspect to discuss is who should lead or facilitate the training. Group training programs are typically delivered by education experts or trained teachers. Education experts can include staff of private education companies, non-profit education organizations, or university faculty. In some programs, we found that, depending on the session focus, individual training sessions could be led by different facilitators. In those cases, it is crucial to ensure that the learning experience is coherent and aligned with the overall training goals. We acknowledge that, as programs scale up, identifying and developing high-quality leaders or facilitators can be a challenge. Programs should include ways to train and support facilitators, such as parallel systems from group collaborations or virtual support. Another important characteristic is group size. While there is no strict rule on group size, learning in smaller groups of about 16 or fewer teachers can deepen teachers' learning by including more opportunities for teachers to practice, reflect, and collaborate with peers. Our review of effective programs identified that group size ranged from 5 to 70 teachers, with an average of 24 teachers. In resource-constrained contexts in which setting up many small group trainings could represent a greater investment and logistical challenge, programs could keep a larger group size but include more opportunities for small group activities, with teacher-facilitator ratios ranging from 5 to 1 to 12 to 1. Lastly, we will discuss what materials can be provided. Effective group training typically includes resources to promote teacher learning, for example, videos of best practices, and resources to help teachers apply the newly acquired practices in classrooms, such as lesson plans and teacher guides. In low-capacity country contexts, lesson plans and teacher guides can be particularly useful. During training sessions, teachers can learn how to use these materials and adapt them to the local context and students' needs. Finally, all the resources provided through group training should be paired with opportunities to practice the new skills, structure group reflections, and collaborative discussion that help teachers learn the new practices. We hope you found this overview useful. To learn more about the characteristics of effective group training and examples from low and middle income countries, please review the Structuring Effective Group Training Guidance Note. Thank you.